What's up guys, I'm back on a review. This time we have this 95 rated 12th woman team of the year Popp card. Now, if you're wondering why I'm a little bit of a different setup, it's because I've got builders in the back doing work, so I can't actually be there right now because obviously it'd be too loud. So stats, she's 5'9", got the high work rate, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, and a preferred foot obviously being that left foot. Now, on alternate position, she can play the striker, the centre forward, and she also play the left mid. So she does have a little bit of variety about the card, which allows a little bit to be worked with, which is nice. So on the stats, she got the 90 pace, 95 shooting, 83 passing, 90 dribbling, and also the 95 physical, which is very nice actually to have. Now, I decided to go the engine chem style just to boost her up a little bit more. Now, play style, she has finesse plus, she has power shot, she has power header, she has bruiser, which is quite interesting for an attacker, aerial plus, acrobatic, trivela, and also technical. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot to my channel, and I'll see you after positive and negatives. Peace.
Just you and me. It's already past dawn. Yes, I can see the perfect picture of what life should be.
So, on to my overall scores now. If you don't know how segment works, I pretty much say what's bad, what's good, and what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you utilize the card as best as possible. Now, first one is going to do that 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Now, the 5-star weak foot, compared to strong foot, is decent. They're both quite consistent on either foot. but that's consistent compared to the other folks I'll speak about the actual shooting itself in a bit. Now, the pace, decent to be fair. It's not amazing fast, don't get me wrong, but it's good enough to outpace some of the centre backs, stuff like that. So, it's not bad, it's not amazing, but I would recommend the engine just to boost up that and that agility a little bit more. Now, the shooting for me. 99 shot power was really good. The Travellas didn't have any issues at all. The attack position is good. Now, the finishing and composure, I did have issues with. As you've seen a lot of them clips, she would miss such simple chances, and it would frustrate the life out of me. And I normally go for at least 17 goals on each review, and I had to cut it at 16 in this one because she was missing so many chances, and it was frustrating the living life out of me. So, you do need to be careful at shooting time, even though it is a good attribute overall, as it says 95 shooting. I just feel like she has got some inconsistencies about this card, and she's not as good as the other card I was using against her. Now, the passing for me, the ones that matter most is the vision, the short pass, and the long pass. Now, she does have quite a lot of short pass, which is nice, but the vision and the long pass are a little bit average in my opinion. So you do need to be keeping it short and sweet with her, and mainly use her as a physical kind of card with that bruiser and with that 97 strength. Now, the agility isn't amazing again. She's 5'9", so you would expect her to be quite agile. And since she has technical, I was kind of thinking that agility wouldn't matter too much. But she doesn't really feel the most technically gifted of cards when moving around with the ball. Obviously, she doesn't feel unagile, but for 5'9" and technical, she doesn't move that nicely. Now, reactions are good, ball control's good, composure, as I've talked about, is inconsistent at times. The balance, when you add that +8 on the engine chem style, balance and strength go together really nicely, and it makes it very hard to push off that ball. Now, the physical attributes are really, really good in my opinion. So, 99 strength, 99 head accuracy, aerial plus. Unfortunately, she is only 5'9", so that only is going to come into effect mainly against a fullback. So, if you do position her against a fullback, she is probably going to win the ball 9 times out of 10. But if you're going to go against centre back, you are going to struggle a little bit more since they have about 6-7 inches of height on her. Now, the stamina for me, really good. Didn't have the issue with that again. Aggression and strength, both really good, especially with that bruiser playstyle. She doesn't get pushed off very easily at all. So, onto my other scores now. If you don't know how to segment works, I pretty much rank each individual stats. So, I've got pace, shooting, passing on a score out of 10. And I also give it an overall score and a value for coins. Now, first for me is going to be that pace. Now, overall for pace, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. She's not particularly fast, don't get me wrong, but she's not particularly slow. I think it's good enough. I just don't think it's like wow factor, really. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Now, the Travellas were actually really, really good in this card, so I'm not going to give it any disrespect. Those were really nice, but and on a general scheme of things, her finesse shots were actually really nice, but just the rest of it, actually, I don't know, there's something off about the shooting. And as you've seen in the clips, it's not just me. I did a lot of variety of different shooting styles and that, and she just was missing quite a lot of the chances. Now, the passing for me overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. The one that is actually not bad is that shot power, the long passing, sorry. But, the short passing, but the long passing isn't amazing in itself. You do need to be careful of that. Now, the drilling for me, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 as well. It's not amazing, it's not bad. The balance is decent, same with the reactions of ball control. But, as I've already talked about, that agility isn't really up to par. Now, the physicals for me, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. She is very, very good in the physical attributes, especially with that bruiser, especially with that strength and aggression. She is a very, very strong card and a very hard card to get off the ball. Now, on overall score and value for coins, I'm going to give it an overall score of 8.5 out of 10. I just don't think she's particularly met, especially for the price of about 1.9 million. I don't think she's worth that at all. So value points, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Now, people with this card might disagree with me and say you're not using her right, but you've seen these clips. She is missing quite a few easy chances, and that's not me. I've not put too much power on that or anything like that. She just is a little bit inconsistent at times. So that's all for my view. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Obviously, like I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see one in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. And obviously, I'll try and get around to them if possible. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you next week. And peace out, guys.